This is my fourth year in the Monte Vista Color Guard.
Well, I became a captain last year, my junior year.
I play basketball.
I've been playing my sport since fifth grade, so it's been around 7 years.
I'm a part of the Monte Vista Color Guard.
I've been playing volleyball since, well, there are pictures of me with like tiny me playing with volleyball since I was like 2 or 3, but I started playing competitively when I was 12.
I'd say confidence is the most important.
So honestly, I think it's respect.
Important trait to be a captain is definitely communication.
I think the most important trait in being a captain is being able to connect well with the team.
I would say communication.
Make sure that you're aware of your team and what they want out of you and what you want out of them.
You won't always make the right decision, but having confidence in your decision and being able to stick it all the way through and motivate others to support your decision and go with your plan is very important.
Team needs to respect you, but that like reflects on me or the other captains. It needs to be earned. If our teammates don't respect us, then we're getting nowhere. So it's kind of really finding that happy medium of being their friend and making sure, we get the job done and giving everyone, making sure they're all comfortable and feeling heard. I know sometimes not everyone going in has friends and stuff, so you help and comfort those people, and others will see that and respect that, and you'll gain a following. And once they respect your decisions, it makes it so much easier.
You don't have to be a superstar. You can still communicate well and still show up for your teammates, and that's how you can become a better player.
It would allow me or the leader to communicate well with the team, and they can respect you for that.
You're in charge of a large amount of people, and so it's really important for you to make sure you're effectively communicating what you want from the coaches as well as what you want from the team in general.
There's a lot of collaboration and cooperation that happens at being part of a team sport, especially with volleyball, which, is a sport where nobody is allowed to touch the ball twice in a row. That's a violation. You're forced to work together in order to get the victory. So if you're playing as a group of individuals on the volleyball court, it doesn't really get you anywhere because everyone's just going to be looking out for themselves. One of the most important things about being part of a team is being able to not only bring success with your athletic ability, but also to help your teammates be better, help the team be better, do everything for the good of the team.
In color guard, we learn choreography very often, and a lot of the times we're going to be learning choreography that we're not used to or we haven't tried before. So having confidence in myself and trying the choreography first sets an example for others to follow, and when they see me doing it, other people will try, and then they won't be afraid of trying something new. And then when more and more people try it, we learn faster that way.
Last year we weren't doing the best. I'm not gonna lie, our season was a little rocky, and so our coach really wanted us to step up our game. So the captains we went and talked to him and asked him if we could change up some of his strategies. We knew the players would listen to us, and they did listen to us. We ended up being super successful in what we wanted to get across, what the captains wanted.
Calm down, this is what we have to do. Don't let them shoot, no fouls, be smart, just little pick-me-ups, I guess, to keep everyone calm, especially in stressful situations.
You have to have lots of integrity so you can gain the respect of the team that you're leading. The communication was pretty good, so we were able to get stuff done.
A lot of the new people on the team weren't used to having to use Facebook for means of communication, so it was really up to the captains and the veterans of the team to make sure the newbies received this information and understood it.
On every time somebody makes a mistake, reach a hand out, say it's all right, help them move on to the next play, and keep building trust and friendships together, because that's, in the end, that's what makes the team strong. We've won some really close matches just by being able to band together and play as a unit instead of just a group of really, really talented volleyball players. I've seen teams on the club scene that don't have that same experience, don't share that same philosophy, and what they end up doing is when things get tough, they start crashing. They start turning on each other, and the entire team morale goes down, and it just makes them play worse. It's like a negative loop spiral.
I'd say ever since I first joined the color guard, I knew confidence was important, even before I became captain, because the previous captain was very influential to me. I was the only boy in the color guard my first year. It was very natural for me to feel nervous all the time, but seeing the veterans and the older members in the color guard have so much confidence, so much poise, really motivated me to like not be afraid of trying new things or being nervous on stage, and that kind of was drilled into me since day one.
Definitely, like when I started seeing like shakiness in the team, I don't know, like not certainty, I guess. It's like we weren't super solid, we didn't have a solid base, so it's like once like we had to, like captains had to start stepping in more. That's when I really noticed like, oh, okay, so this stuff is important, and we had to implement it even more than we were to be as successful as we could be.
Realized communicating was important probably in like middle school ball, maybe, because I knew I had a lot more experience than other players, but in order for everyone to be on the same page, I couldn't just assume that they knew what I was going to do. So speaking up was definitely a lesson, an important one I learned.
I've always known that it was important since I've like seen captains do it, but I think it was more prominent my freshman year of high school. We had senior captains, and because I was a freshman, it was a little bit intimidating, but because my captain was able to, communicate well with the team, it felt more welcoming.
I realized that communication was really important during my freshman year of guard, because just like the newbies now, I wasn't used to using Facebook as a means of communication. I was just out of the loop for a lot of things, and so then after that, I really had to step it up.
When I turned 13, I got put on a new team with a new coach, and one of the things that he stressed within the very first practice, we didn't even touch any of the balls. He said, what you need to do as a team is not only be good, but you need to build up your positive energy, collaborate with one another, make sure that you're building people up instead of tearing them down. Every time somebody makes a mistake, reach a hand out, say it's all right, help them move on to the next play, and keep building trust and friendships together, because that's, in the end, that's what makes teams strong.